Hi, this is Sarah, and today we're talking values, personal values. So, what is important to you? Now, quite often we end up being kind of conditioned over time to do things we think other people want us to do. And so, quite often we end up sort of getting further away from actually what's important unless we actually stop and question it. Unless we stop and consciously say, what is important to me? And how am I choosing to align my life, the decisions I make each day, how I spend my time, to what is important to me? So our values are actually key to feeling content, feeling nourished, feeling happy. I kind of describe them as the roots on a tree. You don't see them, they generally sit beneath the earth, but they nourish us. They hold us strong when the winds are blowing. They help ground us to what's important. So, what is it that's important to you? What is it that you want to achieve in your life? How do you choose to spend your time? We all have a limited amount of time. So, how do you choose to actually use that time that you have? What are the situations when you're feeling happy, content? And also, what's the flip side of this? What is it that's happening when you feel really uncomfortable? Maybe you can't say why you feel uncomfortable, but what's the situation? What's happening? So the flip side of values is when they're being dishonoured, we have this very intense, generally, reaction in our bodies, which we recognise as discomfort. So being able to understand when we feel that discomfort actually gets us closer to understanding what's important to us, what's not being fulfilled at that time. So values are really key in helping us understand and achieve what we want in life. Unless we can put into words what's important to us, we can struggle to our brains to understand what's going on, what am I trying to achieve here? And also, if we can put it into words, it makes it easier to almost justify. And from that, I mean communication with other people. How do we explain to people what's important to us about this discussion? Why have I made that decision? Because this is important to me. So it allows you to actually get really clear as to what it is and how is it showing up in your life. So just spend a bit of time and try and get yourself 2 or 3 words, maybe up to 20 words that you kind of resonate as these are things that are important to me in my life. Ideally, you narrow it down to 10, maybe even your top 5, your top 3. Start focusing on what are the key things that really are important to me. And how are these showing up in my day-to-day life? How are these showing up in how I'm behaving even? And also, where are they potentially being dishonoured? Where are these feelings of feeling uncomfortable, feeling insecure? You see, each of us make over 30,000 decisions every single day. So imagine if you can deliver just 1% of those, or start thinking about 1% of those decisions and align them to things that are important to you, that you've identified as being really key to who you are. Then slowly you can start shifting your life to creating something that's important to you, creating what it is that you want to achieve, because you start creating the focus around what it is that's important. So I hope that makes sense. If you're struggling to find the words for values, then I will post below the Brené Brown link. She's got a list of values on her website, which is really good. And just go through it and cross off the ones that mean nothing to you, highlight the ones that resonate with you, and start from that list and try and get closer to it. Maybe have some discussions with people who you're close to, a partner or your kids or colleagues at work, and just have a chat. Do they know what their values are? These are things I've identified for me as being important. And open up a discussion. See where you get to. I'd be interested to hear back as to What are your experiences when you do try this? See you soon. Bye.